started taking videos of the car. So I started recording right after that because I didn't know they were gonna hit the car like that.
Look at you. Back. Oh, it's a racist. Yeah, it is.
Man.
Hey, you're not the wrong one. Don't worry.
Hey, man. We back with another one. Let's get into it. I ain't finna do too much talking.
2024, officers from the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department in New Mexico were called to an alleged road rage incident where a gun was potentially involved. The callers apparently followed the alleged aggressors to their residence where a handful of officers were now heading.
You guys don't know him, do you?
No, we're door dashing. We're door dashing right now. It's a dark blue Silverado.
After speaking briefly with the callers, this officer drives just a couple hundred yards down the same road to the residence in question. Another officer stays behind with the potential victims to gather more information off camera.
Come here. Right now. Come here right now. Who drives that blue truck? Where is he? Okay, where is he?
They got guns drawn. They did say it was one involved. So I'm gonna try to, like I said, I'm gonna try my best to let this play out without much commentary in between. But I do have to add commentary for copyright purposes. So also make sure you follow and subscribe to the channel Midwest Safety. Shouts out to y'all.
We have a female detained. The male offender's inside. There's inside as well. Come here. Keep your hands where I can see him. Keep your hands where I can see him. Come here. Walk to me. Walk to me. Walk to me. Stop. Turn around. Face away from me. Face away from me. I'm not going to tell you again. Go to your knees.
What did I do?
Yep.
What did I do?
Lethal on him.
What did I do?
I'll explain in a second. Is this husband? You're not doing a good
Yeah,
job of
my
following
husband,
direction.
but what did I do?
Okay, hold on, man.
I don't understand
We got husband
what's going
detained.
on.
We just have kids in the house now.
I didn't do it. I don't have nothing on me. Cigarettes, my wallet. No. What did I do? What's going on?
Yeah. Is there any other adults in the house?
No, those are kids. What the hell is going on?
Next place set. Go and stand up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, back up.
Where's my wife?
She's in the car right now.
What
Okay.
do we do? No weapons, no nothing, man.
That's all right. So you're being chilled here right now, bro? So we're gonna be chilled here, all right?
Yeah, I don't understand. Is it because the people threw bottles at us?
Get through bottle. We'll
They
talk
threw it
about
at two of our, another lady too.
We'll talk about it in a sec, all right, brother?
Yeah, but we didn't do anything to them. We came straight home.
That's your husband, right?
Yes.
You?
We're engaged.
Okay, cool. Same thing, right?
I've been out of prison for 2 years. I've been working my ass off, man. I didn't do anything wrong, man. It's hot. Can you at least leave this cracked, please?
For right now, I'm gonna close the door, but the AC's on. How many kids are inside?
I have my nephew there, and I have my daughter, my son, and my other son.
Okay, we're gonna go inside and just check on them real quick. I'm gonna turn the air on for you. I'll come talk to you in a second, okay? Do you want me to interview, or you guys want to just do a sweep of the house, make sure no other adults are inside or anything? 3 1030s are still in there.
Let's clear the truck, then we'll have the 1030 stay in the house.
They say how old the kids were? 10 to 15. All right, so they're older. I'm just gonna let them know what's going on, so they're not just sitting here.
Both of them said that the
I ain't even judging. Say they're in New Mexico, I think. Look like they house look like a Call of Duty map.
other people started it, and that there's somebody was throwing bottle caps, but
I'm in Miranda.
And it's not a compliment. It's not. I mean, it's not an insult. Is what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of dope, but it ain't traditional where I'm from. That's
My
all.
guy?
it sounds like this isn't gonna be like the news.
I agree with you. It sounds like they were throwing crap at each other. How's it going, man? It sounds like an incident occurred down the street. I'm just gonna talk to them for a second, okay? As long as you guys are good in here, all right? All right. The offending vehicle is cleared. There's 4 1030s in the house. They're gonna remain in there for now. I'm just gonna get my car out of the road, man. Then I'm gonna ask you what happened, okay? Well, for right now, I'm going to keep you in the car. So give me 1 sec, okay?
Officers separated the suspect pair and questioned them individually.
Going to jail?
No.
Okay.
It's just because you sit in the back of a car.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I've never been to jail.
Yeah.
You guys
So
are scared.
I'm trying to figure out what happened earlier, right? I want to ask you questions about it, but I'm going to read you this first. This is just your rights. I read this to everyone I interview. I'm sure you've been read it before.
The rights?
Yep.
Yeah.
Malika, you have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to stop answering any time to talk to an attorney. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Am I
understand?
under arrest?
Right now you are detained. You are not under arrest as of right
How you
now.
gonna put somebody in handcuffs though?
Yes, feel free.
You already know you ran my name. I did 14 years in prison. I've been out over 2 years. Finished my parole, never no incident.
Yeah.
I avoid that. So for one, I'm not allowed to have any weapons or anything.
Sure.
Now, we went shopping for Father's Day because we're going to barbecue and we have our pool set up.
Right.
We're coming back and we're on bridge.
So we were driving on Bridge, and you guys know how much traffic there is. And we're going up, and this car, the red one, comes up, and we're kind of like in the middle, so nobody like goes in front of us. And he literally like honks at us like crazy, and barely tries to push through. And Mel's like, "No, stop! Like stop!"
Almost over the bridge where the cones come.
Okay.
So the line ends. There was no room.
I swear, he was like this far away from our truck.
Yeah.
And he starts yelling. She's like cussing at us. I'm recording you, and I was like, "What the f are you guys doing? Like, you guys shouldn't even be getting crazy like this." And then he wants to get out with the pepper spray.
Who was in the car with you?
Just me and my husband. We just came back from Costco for our barbecue. The guy pulls up, gets out of his car with a pepper spray, and I walk up to the girl and I'm like, "Why are you even recording us?" And I turn around to come back and I go to grab the door handle on our door and my nail breaks.
Yeah.
And people crazy nowadays, especially when it comes to this traffic stuff. I don't know what it is that make people, maybe it's the vehicle itself, where people feel more powerful than they actually would in real life. But people just weird. If you're in a certain situation and people want to speed, let them go ahead, man. It's not worth your life, and it's not worth all this shit. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? I've put myself in certain situations that it could have easily gotten out of hand. Though you just gotta let people, go and destroy themselves. I would have just let them go. Now, if they want to do all that extra shit, now they taking it to another level.
She gets out and she starts running her mouth. I don't like confrontation. That's not who I am.
Yeah.
So I just leave it alone.
He came up and socked my hood of my truck. That's when I finally got out.
Sure.
Because up to that point, like I said, I'm on parole. But at some point, when someone's punching my truck and throwing stuff,
You got your family
I have
there.
to get out.
No, I hear you.
They didn't hit my truck, but they bumped it.
Okay.
Right at the front. So I got out and I was like, what the... You know what I mean?
Right.
They got crazy and we all exchanged words and yelled and screamed and I pushed her face or something. I don't know. I was just like, upset.
Any weapons involved?
Who?
Any weapons involved?
No.
No gun, knives, anything like that?
He's on parole.
So they have them in the patrol cars, and they're the ones that call, and the other car is the one that started it. And you got that guy in handcuffs.
Can't have that.
It's crazy.
Illegal. He'll go back to jail.
Okay.
He's done really.
You know what? Right.
And then I got back in the truck. We both got out because
I believe,
they
bro.
didn't hit our truck.
I believe him.
They didn't hit it, but like right on it, bumped it.
Right.
We got back in. The guy started throwing cans at my truck.
Okay.
The whole back of my truck, the side, is full of whatever he hit it with.
Right.
He threw like 3 cans at it. I didn't throw anything at him. I didn't hit him.
But you don't know what he initially threw at your car?
No, it was a can and a bottle of something that had Coke or
Some kind of a drinking
tea or
liquid or
a drink. This other lady, she just stopped when we came home.
Okay.
Pulled up next to us right here when we were pulling in and said, "Hey, do you guys know them?" She said, "I'm trying to get their license plate."
Okay.
Because they hit my car with some can of something. She said they threw at my car. I don't know what they
Now take bro out of the damn handcuffs. Y'all pissing me off, bro. For real.
threw at her car too. Same.
Be fair.
That guy came up and started punching her car with his drinks.
Yeah. So,
And I wish that lady was still here. She wanted to get their license plate and everything because they hit her car
Now,
too.
Yeah, and I said no.
if that
we don't
other
know
car
them.
ain't in
We got
handcuffs,
into
I'ma have
it
a
with them
problem,
right
bro.
there, they tried. I don't know what they were. There was no room for them to fit. We had a truck full of groceries, man,
Sure.
and we just came home. They followed us. This is our house.
and this is the red car with the male and female.
Yes.
Okay.
And we drove straight home, and they followed us all the way here. I can actually pull it up on my doorbell camera. It'll show right here.
Okay.
Or maybe not because of the heat. Try to get a hold of the Xfinity people and see if they can pull footage from lunch on. It's It just don't work, man.
Gotcha.
I pulled right here in my driveway, right? I didn't pull in, I pulled in front because we have 4 kids inside.
Sure.
And I don't know what they're planning. I jumped out and threw my hands like, what?
Right.
And that's when they kept driving. They drove off. They stopped. They slowed down like where that cop car is right there in the street. My truck was right in front of our driveway.
Kind of blocking.
Yeah, and they flew off because our youngest...
Don't ever pull in your road rage incident. Don't never go to your house or don't stop in front of your house or in your driveway. Don't let nobody know where you live at. People can always retaliate. Don't do that. That was dumb. He should know better.
Started coming out, and that's when I was like, well, we have kids, and I don't know what they already threw all kinds of shit at us. I don't know who they are. Never seen them. I'll just leave it at that. And we're gonna go about our day because I don't know who they are, and I don't know.
Do you know why they would mention that there was a gun involved?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no clue.
Because they lied. That's why.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Yes, please.
Okay.
He better be in handcuffs.
Yep. How's it going?
I got skinnier since the last time I saw you, dude. Stop.
No mention of firearms or anything like that. Said that kid had a can of pepper spray. I don't know anything about Boyle's side or what they said.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But they said that there was no gun, right?
These guys, but we haven't even talked to victim yet. Boyle's talking to
She said
him.
that there was a gun?
There wasn't.
She said there wasn't.
Let us look through the truck, give us the intent, and if we don't find a gun, then we can write this up and we can get out of here. And you can enjoy your father's
Nah, that's a false. I need to arrest them.
We're going to sell and throw your truck.
We're gonna take it
And
then.
then we're going to take it.
Just the easy questions for me to ask. Like, I totally heard everything you just said. Do you own a firearm?
I don't. You're more than welcome to look in my house. You're more than welcome. I give you permission.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm on
Take bro out the handcuffs, bro. Y'all keep showing them, but not the other couple.
probation. I can't.
It may not
Y'all
escalate to that
tripping,
point.
yo.
The reason I'm asking is if they do decide that they do want to obtain a warrant or something, even on the truck, are we going to find a firearm in the
No,
truck?
you're more than welcome to search. You don't even need a warrant.
Okay.
You can search right now. You have my permission.
This is what I want to do, but it's up to you guys. There's a mention of a firearm,
You can search my house.
and it'd be the house and the blue truck.
Yeah.
You guys
I
cool
have
with
the
that?
keys.
You're more than welcome to look anywhere.
Okay.
Like I said, I own nothing.
I believe
like
them.
that.
100%.
These guys real quick, and I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
100%.
What the hell do you want? And then they drive off. Then there's a lady in a gray car, is what he said, stopped right after. He said, I'm trying to get their license plate. Are you guys okay? That's what he told me.
That sounds like a pretty detailed.
Yeah, that's actually a really good story.
And he basically told me that he does not own a firearm. He's willing to give us all the consent for any of the vehicles he has in the residence.
Perfect. Easy peasy then.
After pulling up to their house, the 911 callers parked just a couple hundred yards down the same street. They met with another officer who gathers their side of the story off camera.
I haven't really got to speak with this deputy,
Off
the one that's
camera.
with the other people. So let me talk to him right now. So we don't know who the male is with the 1080 though. Well, you're saying it wasn't one of the guys. You're saying it wasn't the dude that was in the truck initially. It could be one of the 1030s. They're saying that road rage incident happens on bridge. This dude gets out. I think they were side by side. He hits their car with his door. This chick hops out. Little girl over there is recording. She slaps the phone out of her hand and then starts punching her in the face. They follow them to this residence. The dude comes out of the house like an older SMA with a beard, stands in front of their car like this with a gun, but we don't know where that guy's at. And all of them are like, we'll f***ing kill you, blah, blah, blah. So they start taking off and they start like hitting their car as they drive down
So
the
did they
street.
say that they ever shot them?
No shots were
you
fired.
follow somebody to your house. Like,
Yeah, look at that.
Maybe just like battery for her.
see if there's that video though. Like, did
What?
you see it and say that there is a video of it?
Yeah,
How
he
you
said
trying
that he
you trying to give her charges and they're
This
defending
officer will
themselves? Like
review
that's
the video in question with the officer down the street later on.
He said he would give us consent to search anything we want.
Same with her. He seems like a canary. He was in prison for a while. He hasn't been back in 2 years. He's on parole. Is there a guy in a red t-shirt that was here when they pulled up to you guys' house?
Guy in a red t-shirt.
Old.
what does canary mean? What does canary mean?
This Hispanic dude with like a beard.
No.
What about the fight that happened between you and her?
It wasn't a fight. I went to grab her phone because I'm not trying to be recorded and blasted all over the internet because
Yeah.
I want to interrupt the driving.
There's a little bit of damage here, but
Yeah, he said they threw it. It was liquid. That's probably it though.
And I broke my nail in my door. Can I throw that on the ground?
I don't care. Go ahead. Did you ever punch her or anything like that?
I didn't punch her. I pushed her.
Okay.
Phone. I didn't punch her.
Okay.
I have a big or you would see.
You'll probably just get charged with battery. You probably won't go to jail today or anything like that. It'll just be a summons.
How?
You have to go to court.
I don't want to leave my kids.
They better have them other
From
two
what I've
people
heard,
in the
it's
car
like
too,
he hit
bro.
their car with your like door or something like that. Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna make an assumption, but it's looking a certain way.
I'll try to talk more about it. The only thing
It's
is
looking
like, obviously,
real
like, started,
one-sided
like,
right now.
like,
I'm sorry.
So,
Well, this is shaping up
People
to be a little
calm.
more truthful, in my opinion.
They're allowing you to search. Their stories match.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, come on, man.
I just have a couple questions for you just because of what they said. Was there ever like an older Hispanic male here with a beard, red shirt when you guys pulled up?
No.
Okay. There was a mention of a gun. They basically said that when they pulled up, because they were chasing you guys or following you guys,
They
or whatever,
followed us home,
whatever
yeah.
the case is, they said that somebody else besides you two came out and pointed a gun at them. So I was trying to figure out if you know any. Okay.
Absolutely not. I'm on, like I told the other officer.
Yeah, you're on parole or whatever.
I can't have no weapons here.
Again, as I said before, they cannot be victims in a problem that they created. You cannot be a victim in a problem that you created. I can already tell who this is.
Did you ever open your door and hit their car with your door or anything?
No, I did not. They hit my truck. You go look at my truck.
Okay.
It's sprayed on the side. He punched my hood over and over. That's when I got out of my truck. After he started punching my hood, and when I got out, he ran back to his car. And at some point, it's like,
Punk ass.
that's my truck. I don't even know who they are, but they didn't have to follow us home.
Wife already admitted to me too. She's like, yeah, I did slap like the phone out of that girl's hand, stuff like that, and then
She
they kind
did-
of like fought or whatever.
She said she grabbed it. She didn't say she
I don't
slapped.
know. I was just keeping an eye on the dude because he kept punching my truck.
All right, I'm gonna try to get this sorted out and get you guys out of the handcuffs and back inside here in a few minutes, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. I think it's just literally the only charge we have here is gonna be the misdemeanor battery for her.
Yeah, I don't think there's a gun.
We're so close that if there was a third male, he would have had to.
We weren't that far.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it could be included in the report. Hey man, like, I don't know who this third male is or anything like that.
There is none. They're lying.
We're not gonna be able to.
There
identify
is
him.
no
Only
third
charge
male.
I think we have is the battery from that girl.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where's the other couple though?
Like, there's shit all over. Well, I don't know, dude, because he threw a bunch at this dude's truck too. Like, even looking at the side of it right now, there's like threw a coke at it. Like, I mean,
No, the dude, what I have on video here is that the dude opened the door and like hit this other guy's vehicle.
you can see that on video.
Yeah, we can see it on video, yeah.
So criminal damage. He's on probation.
Why are they off
Damage,
camera,
everything
though?
right there.
Let me see, I'm gonna look at the actual mark right now.
What a donkey show.
I know, dude. I just wanted to go home. What time is it?
140.
Well, the county just got charged an hour.
So on video, this dude like fucking opens the door intentionally and hits their car.
Actually, 2 marks. I think he did it twice.
How much damage are we thinking?
I don't know
More or less than
what it would
500.
cost to fix it.
1,000. 1,000 is the difference
threshold,
between,
yeah. I think
felony and misdemeanor.
Oh no, but I'm just saying for a
I
demo.
don't think
think it's
it
gonna be less.
necessarily matters at this point whether it's misdemeanor or felony. He definitely committed a crime, and I think it's worth a call to his PO. Based on the totality of this thing, he should probably get violated. They're truly shook it up over here, and she got pretty bad in the
They
face.
trying to set bro up. Come on, man. You have a right to respond. You have a right to respond, bro. You can't just let people do what they want to do.
And so I think there was an element of like conspiracy there for that charge, and then also
You can charge him.
there was almost an element of conspiracy to the aggravated assault as well.
If he wants to
because
do this.
it sounds like he called this dude on the way because the guy was outside in the roadway when they got there. He like stood and
Is there a video of this dude standing in front of him with a gun and stuff?
there's no video of that.
Because they're
He
lying.
stopped videoing.
Oh my
All these
God,
charges
bro.
that you coming up with? Are you taking initial then, or you wanted me to take initial?
I don't mind taking it, dude. I'm fine with it.
I think though, unless you wanna, I say we release check summons her because there's 4 kids in here, dude, and there's no way we're gonna be able to figure. So
That's totally fine, yeah.
I'll get her identified. It'll just be like a misdemeanor battery. She can take care of the kids. I'll get Malachi's info and call his PO.
I think you guys are right too about the ag assault. Like we don't have any evidence.
No, I think
to
that
substantiate that.
it could just be included in the report.
Alrighty, well, I don't have anybody in my
The
car.
last time I dealt with this, someone put a gun on that walks mine, but
No way.
because they said I figured you wouldn't check that, we'd give you one. So I just
Every time now.
They recorded him on camera like opening the door and hitting their car twice.
Because he almost hit our car.
I know, but at the end of the day,
Other
like,
couple sound like they young.
So
But it's
again,
still not right for them to do what they did to our
I'm
car.
just
agree.
assuming.
You can go back inside, go with your kids.
Never
say
claimed
you
to be
just
right.
get arrested or anything. I'll come let you know, okay? So you're not just
Can I
left in
smoke a
the.
cigarette?
It's
outside?
their side,
Good to go.
and then
Go,
it's
just go
their
back inside,
side, and
whatever
then
you
there's
wanna
the
do.
truth. So
Sorry, my seat. You see the sweaty.
Oh.
My butt cheeks.
that's all right. It's
summertime. I'm gonna drive you a little bit down the road, and then we're gonna figure out where we're gonna go from there. All right? We got him down quickly. Does stuff in spots.
Am I being arrested?
Stuff in spots. Yeah. Okay.
Am I?
I don't know yet. There's video footage of you like hitting their car with your car door. So.
But I didn't. When they were right next to me, I opened my truck door to get out, but I didn't hit their car door with it. You can look at the video closely. I know for a fact I did not.
Well,
what happens about them hitting my truck?
Again, that's why I need to go down there. So I'm going to put you in the car. We're going to go down there. I'm going to watch the video over.
Let's
See
get
on
to
the
it.
video, I opened it, and when
All
I
right,
stood
bro.
on my
I want to get
running
to.
boards, you could see I couldn't get out.
Initially, when we got called,
I skipped 2
we were
minutes.
told there was a weapon involved. It's a blue Chevy Silverado, and it's parked right there.
Yeah.
So that's why we called you out like we did, because we didn't know if it was you.
No, I understand, but this is crazy because they're the ones that started hitting our vehicle. I don't understand.
Let me go check out their car. I'm going to watch that video. This is going to be the initial deputy right here that's going to write the report, so I'm going to talk to him as well.
I have my seatbelt. I'm right here recording them because we're stuck. We can't get out anywhere because they have us blocked in. So I'm recording them because they already hit the door 2 times.
Where do they hit the door?
You see the 2 little dots over there? Not anything crazy, but that's what it is.
Like slammed his door open twice.
So that's the other girl.
The one where she hits you, right?
Hold on, sorry, I took a video of the car. So I started recording right after that because I didn't know they were gonna hit the fucking car like that.
They young, like I thought.
Back. Oh, it's a racist.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the fact that I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt. No wonder. Hey, that's crazy. Yo, he went right. But ain't he Mexican too? Or whatever. Yo, listen, we got to do better. We can't, that shit is unacceptable. We can't be doing each other like that.
Hey, you got the wrong one, don't worry. You got the wrong one.
Yo, story changes. I don't believe shit they saying. They some good liars, yo. No. Story just changed. Story just changed. I don't believe shit they said. Wow.
And then after that, my phone's on the floor, so you can't see anything from there. Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Did you see the marks?
The 2 little tiny dents?
Yeah.
It's up to you, man. Do you think the intent there that he's trying to hit, because in that video it doesn't look like he's throwing the door open, trying to hit their car with his door. He's like how you are right now, leaning out of it.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay.
I haven't yet.
Okay.
Are you going to charge him with the criminal damage then?
We're going to see if he's going to get violated, but yeah, I'm charging him with criminal damage for sure.
Okay.
Because there's no reason for him to open his car door in the roadway.
Okay.
And then his wife gets out and beats her in the face.
I'm all for the wife's charge. I just want to make sure you
Yeah.
criminal damage.
I was completely gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
On the left side of us. I even moved to the right, and it just, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I see people get pissed off on that little area all the time.
But I know I didn't hit their car. If I was trying to, when I went to open my door to get out, I would have slammed my door open. No way. I didn't open my door like that. That's impossible. Because in the video, I'm standing up on my running boards holding my door still. My intention is looking at their car and like, fuck, to see how close they are. Like, what are you guys doing? If you think there's damage to the vehicle or anyone, it's going to get out. Not a collision, but when they're inching and I can no longer see from where I'm sitting if they're touching my truck or not, then I'm going to open the door to see. They did get in front of me, and then the guy stops and gets out of his car and starts throwing at us and punching my truck. My wife flew out, and then I got out. He's punching the hood of my truck and throwing stuff.
What's the word on the PO?
They already violated him.
They did? Okay.
So,
Yeah, you gotta go to jail, bruh.
Okay. Dude, I mean, under the circumstances, like, they're practically kids, dude. Him and his wife, like, he made the decision first to stop, open the door, get out. He made the decision to, thank you. You guys are all set to go.
What's your name?
Deputy Houston? Yeah. My badge number is 116.
Leave it to the young ones to be the adults in the situation. Wow. Yeah. That's why I can't be a cop, because I would have messed that whole situation up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This guy's requesting that he shows you the damage that's on his truck.
That's fine. Pouring sweat too, man.
Yeah, my unit's probably the worst.
We're gonna look at the truck and I'm gonna let you know.
How long were you in prison for?
Here, the suspect shares with the officer some details about his previous time served. Notably, he mentions that he got out 9 months early due to good time and was on track to finishing his probation in just another 2 years. Being arrested for his crimes at 17 years old, the vast majority of his adult life was behind bars. While they did not specifically go over his charges on camera, we were able to obtain his criminal case file. His previous arrest included charges for 1 count of aggravated burglary, 1 count of aggravated burglary with a deadly weapon, 1 count of conspiracy kidnapping, 1 count of kidnapping with intent to cause great bodily harm, death or sexual offense, and most notably, 1 count of second-degree murder. He was found guilty of 1 count of aggravated burglary and 1 count of second-degree murder. All other charges were dismissed. He was sentenced to 20...
Bro is a menace. That explains why he lied so good. He went to jail.
24 years in prison. However, 9 years of that sentence was suspended for parole and probation, as long as he followed guidelines and abides by the law. Should he break any laws, even after being out for almost 3 years, his stayed 9-year prison sentence could be re-implemented by a judge.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Where he was more dirty than anything. So it's like right here is where he punched it 1 time and then he punched it up here. So I am going to jail. You're gonna be under arrest right now. You've been violated by your PO. Mom and my dad.
I'll bring you over to the car and talk to you in a second, okay? We'll bring you over.
What's your PO number?
Hey, we're gonna talk in a minute.
It's in my phone. Let's go to the car, bud.
It sounds like they got into a road rage on Bridge with some like young kids, 17-year-olds. It's just criminal damage to property. They were both participating, but they threw a coke at this car. There's no like long-lasting damage, but there is dents to the other car. You'll just
Dents weren't prior to.
and you can see in the
blue paint.
Video.
no, and you can see they have like a video of them doing it. So
Look, she know they was lying. Look at
it.
it.
The mail. There'll just be paperwork to go to a court date, okay, for the little girl who violated his probation. So we'll see where it goes from there. It's a misdemeanor charge, so
He'll be out. He'll be out tomorrow. He's been working at the job for 3 years.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let me tell you, he's the only one in the state of New Mexico, the only parolee that has successfully completed everything without any problems, dirty ways, nothing. The only
That's not a
one that's
reward,
ever
yo.
Got that truck, got a house. He did 15 years,
No.
and he's been doing so good.
I-
So this is just a little bump.
Not to arrest him. I mean, you can just like keep.
So
What if they instigated it? Like, come on, there has to be.
So they're both. What I think is that both people are in the wrong here. They're both arguing.
Because he's
the only
on
thing is,
probation.
no, it doesn't matter. He's on probation now. The only thing is there is damage to their vehicle that is clear, and there's actual damage. That's why. If it was just both of them arguing with each other, whatever, I would have just told them. The only person that would have got charged was her because she slapped her phone out of her hand and punched her in the face a few times.
They're antagonizing him. We're not trying to justify nothing. We know what's wrong.
I'm saying that racist stuff there is saying.
Keep your hands to yourself. Antagonizing someone does not justify you putting your hands on somebody. Control your emotions. And I bet she only did that because she saw how tiny the other girl was. I guarantee you, if it would have been somebody her size, it would have been a completely different story.
Frustrated with these people that are not going by the rules of the law. They just want to get in and.
There's so many
I know. I mean,
people out there. You guys.
It's lawless with these people. You know what I mean? It's lawless.
Can we talk to him?
Can we talk to him?
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, it's not. They're never gonna let me go take my phone. I'll find something.
No, you've been doing too good.
They're not
So I'm gonna call your PO in the morning. He's gonna go over there. He's gonna release you. Don't worry. You're gonna be out tomorrow. Don't you give up.
I'm not done.
No, you're not. Malachi, you're gonna get out tomorrow.
You didn't do nothing.
You didn't. Okay, so what?
They don't care.
No, Malachi, they do care. That's why they're
No.
doing it.
They hit the fuck out of my car. Where did they go? They drove off. They went home, right? When they started it. Sorry.
No, you're getting out. You're not losing nothing. You're not losing nothing.
Listen, Andy is not going to be able to keep up with
Malachi, you're gonna be home tomorrow. You'll be home no more than tomorrow. You'll be home. Don't worry. You're going too far.
I truly don't think that they would ever make him complete time serve.
That boy got an alien head.
I know you're frustrated right now, and you're thinking the worst, but don't.
After his arrest, he was charged with 1 count of criminal damage to property valued less than $1,000 and 2 counts of battery. He entered a not guilty plea the same day. New Mexico court websites indicate he was released the next day. Looking at the case file that handles his probation and prior murder charge, a bench warrant was issued after another 2 days, where he was then likely released again the following day. Roughly 2 weeks later, a motion to revoke his probation was made. The following week, the order to revoke his probation was denied, and his probation was reinstated. His first probation violation remains on his record, and lists that he admitted to the act and was given a lesser sentence, the details of which are not publicly available. For the case file handling his newly acquired charges, the prosecutor failed to show up to court, causing the case to be dropped and deeming him not guilty to all charges. As for his wife, there are currently no records of her battery charge listed on court websites, meaning the court either decided to drop the case, she made a plea agreement to take the charge off her record, or the documentation has not been filed yet.
Whoo! That took a turn. Hey, man. Shouts out to those officers for seeing through the BS and actually doing what was right. We got to do better. We got to be nicer to each other. We got to be more respectful. We got to be more patient, because that was avoidable on both ends, honestly. But they took it to another level, and they're very, very, very good liars. They had me tricked. But, yeah, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, and also check out their channel. They have some very good videos. I'll be doing a lot of reactions to a lot of their stuff. See y'all at the next one.